Hey yo, what's going on? Smitty here, Mains and Cross, and I am about to show you an easy way to customize your racket, maybe match your racket somehow using the Tennis Warehouse University. And basically, if you have some lead, got some measurement tools, this can help out. So first of all, we're gonna get the static weight 304 on that. I believe I did it a couple times, and as you can see there. So stock weight 304, unstrung, getting the balance. I think it was around that 32.8. It wasn't fully 33. I want to be as precise as possible, but you know, we do our best. So 32.3 centimeters right there. Getting the swing weight. I did this a couple times, and it was kind of registering around 308. Did it a couple times, like I said. So it said if you didn't know the swing weight to leave it alone. However, it's nice to have. I believe in the Tennis Warehouse University that worksheet or whatever said if you don't have it, just leave it alone. That being said, since I do have a swing weight machine, it does make it easy for me to measure and also kind of see if the final result is correct. Anyway, locking that in, as you can see, is a 308 right there. So I'm gonna plug it into the computer, and it's pretty basic. Read the instructions, but it is 27 inch racket, weighing at 304, balancing at 32.18 or something like that. I think I put it down. And then of course the swing weight says leave blanket for not knowing, but since we had a 308. So what I want, I usually play around that. Ooh, I messed that up, but 310. I'll have to come change that a little later. But it's and the balance at 34, so I like to keep it at around that 7 points headlight area. Since I messed up, I fixed that. So I did a couple times. I did the 320. As you can see, at 320, it'll show you place to put that weight, and this is 6 gram around that area, or another variation of that. And as you can see, partial success. So apparently you can't do it to a T. However, partial success, that means the weight might be a little over. But as you can see, if we just change the swing weight a little bit, the weight has to be moved up the beam. So we add another so I want a 325. It will be around that area, close to that 1130-ish 130-ish area. But I want to have it at 330, which is kind of where I play, and that's right on top. So it's a pretty easy flex. Sometime we'll have some on the if it needs to be balanced out. Since I want it at 7 points headlight, or around that area, there's not enough weight to the bottom. So anyway, weighing this on in, I got a 200 gram roll here, and I need about, I think it says 6 grams, 7 grams. So I'll kind of mess around with that, trim it down a little bit. Don't forget there's this little plastic little backing, but that shouldn't weigh that much. So not bad, 6-7 grams. Like I said, obviously I'm gonna put this all on top. So you can see this at stock form is around 305, 304. I think that's one of the measured on thing. And there's 6 grams there. I put it on top of that hoop area. Has anybody ever done this before? I mean, some people just feel like they just want to put it wherever they want, and without any knowledge, just kind of work from there. But this is pretty precise. So as you can see, at 312, I wanted 310. However, it did say partial success. So to get that swing weight, I have to bring up that static weight up a little bit. So at 312, as you can see to me, remeasure it on the RDC. Now that I got that weight up on the hoop area, 310. Probably do that a couple times. I think I did end up getting out of 312 at the end. Balance was not quite there. It did say that it could get it around that 33.5. As you can see right there, it started around 33.5. They couldn't get me the full 34 with my calibration, and it makes sense. There's not enough weight to bring it that way. Also the swing weight, I checked a couple times. It was very close. I think I got 329. So I did like 3 or 4 times. Just kept on getting around 329 swing weight. Maybe one turn. The secret of getting a nice solid swing weight is to make it bounce or release at the right point, and that's 28. However, I did it a couple more times. It was around 29. So I think this is the way that my thumb got messed around. So you need to do it exactly how you do it each time to get an accurate reading. But I've been solidly getting 329. I think I had a 331 time, but 1 point, that's pretty close. If I was going to do this, I'm going to tweak it up a little bit. I might add a little bit more weight or kind of condense it from that 12 o'clock, make it a little closer to get me that 330. It's basically just moving that mass right on that tip to get that swing weight moving a little bit. And the balance is close to where I want. The specs of weight is close to where I want. I really wanted 310, however, it was around 312-ish. Not bad. So tell me what you guys think. I can vouch for this. I did this a couple times. I used the calculation with the Tennis Warehouse University, and it all checked through. Like I said,